Good day everyone, and welcome for the first time ever to my brand new channel, Adventure Sparker. Here, my passion for Imagineering and gaming will come together as I explore different management simulation and creative gaming titles such as Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo, City Skylines, and more. I am so excited to begin this project and start sharing my creations, so without any further ado, let's spark some adventure.
Let the good times roll.
Alright, hello everyone! My name is Parker, and like I said before the intro, welcome to our very first episode of Adventure Sparker. This is my brand new gaming channel, as you probably would have guessed by the title and everything I said before the intro, but it's kind of intimidating, to be honest, to be recording this intro because I don't really have a formula set yet. There are so many choices that I still need to make. We are really just sitting here on a blank canvas, but I guess that's also part of the fun, and that's part of what I love about the games that I'm going to be showing as well. So, you know, what channel starts out perfect? There's always going to be a couple little kinks to work out. So thank you for being here right from the start and joining me for this journey. Of course, this isn't my first rodeo as far as running a YouTube channel goes. Actually, I'm sure a lot of you probably know me from my other channel, Adventures with Parker. And for those of you who aren't aware of what Adventures with Parker is, that is a channel dedicated to all of my real-life adventures, mostly from theme parks, but I also do other things too, like roadside attractions and haunts and conventions and fairs and festivals. But any adventure I go on, I usually vlog it and upload it to the channel, and I also cover big theme park news and rumors and stuff like that through different discussion videos, and that is kind of where the idea for this channel is born. So of course, I'm a big theme park enthusiast, and like most people who really love theme parks and coasters, I'm into the corresponding games as well. So I guess my journey with that actually started way back when I was maybe 6 or 7 years old, back when General Mills was putting computer games in cereals. So I'm sure you guys know where this is going. I got my first copy of Roller Coaster Tycoon in a Cheerios box, and immediately I was hooked. I was obsessed with, you know, having this freedom to create these parks of my dreams within the limits of the game, of course. But from that moment on, I've been obsessed with these titles. Like soon after that, I got Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, then I got into things like Zoo Tycoon 2 and Mall Tycoon. I had a big era where I was into SimCity for a while as well. So these kind of just creative games, whether they be theme parks or other kinds of things, they've just always captured my attention and my imagination. Eventually leading to today, where we have titles like Planet Coaster and City Skylines. Now, I know a lot of roller coaster creators out there, they'll use their same platform to share like the real life roller coaster stuff, as well as their creations from Planet Coaster and No Limits, and that is something that I had considered for a really long time. However, because I like all of these other kind of games, like City Skylines, I didn't want to box myself in, because I felt like if I was going to do any gaming content on Adventures with Parker, it had to stick within that theme park theme. So, I don't know, it just felt like something that it didn't fit with my vision for the channel. So by creating a new one, it gives me a little more freedom to, you know, not just do Planet Coaster, even though that's going to be a big focus of what I do, especially at the beginning, but it allows me to hold space so I can do these other games as well, and maybe even explore titles that I haven't heard of or tried yet. But the long story short of all this is that this channel has been a thought in my mind for a very long time. So to actually be doing this and making this first video is a really big deal. Now, I've already alluded to some of the titles that I'm going to be exploring on this channel, Planet Coaster being a big one. I mean, the release of Planet Coaster 2 was really the catalyst for me actually making this second channel a reality, and I've been obsessed with trying out different things in the game. So you're going to see quite a few of the projects that I'm going to be working on within the next couple of months. But Of course, I also want to branch out and explore things like City Skylines, which I've dabbled in before, especially with the first game, but I haven't done much in the second, so you'll be able to see me try that out for the first time. Games like Planet Zoo, Jurassic World Evolution, and of course I want to go back and revisit some of those older titles like SimCity 4. Like, that is still a really good city builder game that I love returning to. Zoo Tycoon 2, that's another one. Even though we have these modern games like Planet Zoo, Zoo Tycoon 2 is still fun to go back and revisit. So again, that kind of goes back to this whole notion of creating a new channel that gives me this outlet to explore all of these different things. Of course, the format of these videos is very much going to be in the air. In the background, I'm just kind of showing off like just some samples of projects that I've been working on thus far. But when I actually get into my proper series focusing on a park or a city or what have you, I still haven't quite figured out how I want to do it. So there's going to be a lot of experimenting at first. I know lots of different creators do things different ways, so I might be doing some speed builds, I might be doing some just updates, kind of like, you know, I do stuff off screen and then I give you a quote-unquote construction tour. Of course, once I get to some finished products, I want to do almost like a virtual vlog, like, you know, kind of like what I do on Adventures with Parker, like give you a tour of the park and talk about some of the hidden details that I put in all through first person mode, but that won't be for further down the line. But yeah, I mean, I just, it's a blank canvas, like I said, and that is intimidating but exciting. But I do really want to hear your input as we go along. Let me know what works for you, what doesn't work, what you like from other creators, what you wish other creators would do, and I'll try to adapt. Of course, I'm going to see what works best for me as well, but, you know, we'll have fun with it and see what sticks. And yeah, I'm not really sure there's anything else I need to add here. I mean, I just want to get going with this project and start creating and start sharing. So yeah, I think if there's anything else I want to address, you'll hear about it in a future video. But that brings me to the first project that we're going to be covering on this channel, and that is going to be a Planet Coaster 2 park called Magic Kingdoms. Now, this is a concept that I've had in mind for a very long time. I actually dug up some old Twitter posts that I made about it, not really with the intention to make it into a Planet Coaster park, but it's just an idea that I've had, just kind of a fun, wouldn't it be cool if this park existed? But, you know, now that I have the tools to kind of show it off visually in the game, that's not what we're gonna do. But yes, this is Magic Kingdoms with an S, and the whole concept behind it is that it is a Disney-inspired park where each of the Disney princesses gets their own mini-land. Like, not anything too big, but think of it like an Epcot pavilion. But yeah, so I've started work on that. You can actually see some of that on screen. I'm starting with my Snow White attraction, which is basically an amped up version of Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And I was actually hoping to have that done by now. I was actually going to make that the focus of this first video. But, you know, I figured it's important to do an intro like this first, and I will get into the park soon. Within the next couple weeks, we'll be getting into those videos. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. Again, let me know your thoughts and what you want to see and the kinds of things that you like. I want this channel to be yours as much as it is mine. So yeah, please comment below, let me know your thoughts, and let's start to get to know each other. In the meantime, be sure to subscribe. We're already at 10 subscribers at the time of recording, which is crazy considering I hadn't even put a video out. But yes, subscribe so you can stay up to date on everything that I'm doing. Hit the notification icon so you get notified when I upload a new video, especially because I don't have a set schedule yet. I mean, I'm planning on treating this channel pretty casually, so I'll just be doing videos when I feel like it and, you know, avoid getting burnt out that way. So yeah, it might be a good idea to get those notifications when my videos do come. You can also find me on social media. I so far only have an Instagram account at AdventureSparker. But if there's any other platforms that you'd want to see me on, let me know, and I'm totally open to establishing my presence on there as well. Of course, I also want to give a plug out to my original channel, Adventures with Parker. That's not going anywhere soon, so if you'd like to see my real-life adventures, as well as my virtual ones, check me out over there as well. Well, thank you for joining me. This intro felt like a bit of a mess, but that's okay. And until next time, have a good one. See ya!